afternoon baseball coming your way from American Family Field in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of three between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it. 1 out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Grounded weakly to the left. Shaw has it, and there are 2 away now. So to get his day started at the plate, Freddie Freeman comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Bullet back up the middle, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers,
this is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Second.
Now the first pitch.
The second baseman,
Colton Wong comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at 303 entering play, a dozen home runs, and 29 driven in. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. On a line, that's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Second inning straight ahead here at American Family Field with no. Acuna digs in now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, guys, one of the best shortstops in the game, but he's going to tell you right there, he had to take the extra step because a little bit of a fumble in that glove forced him to have to gather himself, and it cost him.
Marcell Ozuna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
He's right there. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
So the next to bat will be Travis d'Arnaud. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Low for ball 1. Smiley is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Taylor.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Albies over to his right. 2 gone.
Batting 7th.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
High and deep down the left field line. Pena is off of first with 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the. Digging in, the switch hitter, Johan Camargo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 18.
To the plate now, Drew Smiley, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Vogelbach is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-2. Here it is. Left side, but well foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So now into the box is Dansby Swanson. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And Urias has it. The side is retired. Bottom of the third now. And that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First delivery to him. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now
no one on with one down, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So here's the cleanup hitter. Daniel Vogelbach struck out in his last trip to the plate. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Pache gets under it and makes the catch to end.
Leading off to the bridge.
And now the first pitch.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Count remains 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Taken in by Wong. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And now in the box, Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Marcell Ozuna is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Acuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. (0-1) count, the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making
a leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Travis Shaw will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. And he struck him out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Pache in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
First delivery to him.
Manny.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A high fastball is in there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies moving to his left. He handles it easily in the end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And stepping in, Johan Camargo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Taylor is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Atlanta.
1 out, base is empty. And up next will be Christian Pache. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew Smyly. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Yelich, but he can't get to this one, and the pitcher has himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. Shaw has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled
pitcher.
away.
Rankin Woodruff.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. 6th inning coming up. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. First delivery to him.
Dansby Swanson.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in is Ronald Acuna. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate now is Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He bounced out last time up. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. First pitch of the AB now.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, no cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna gets there for the catch, and that ends. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. High in the air down the right field line. Taylor is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Smiley, singled last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Great strength. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tyrone Taylor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fly ball out to right field. Pache is there to put it away for out number 1. 1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Bottom of the 7th inning, will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Avisail Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. 0-1 the count.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Lorenzo Cain. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So Justin Topa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
The batter, number 7, short, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
As he grounds one briskly to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The center fielder.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
First pitch on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Tyler Matzik will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Colton Wong is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep. But of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And here's Christian Yelich now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. First delivery to him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, it's been a frustrating game for these guys. We've definitely seen some ABs where guys just look absolutely lost at the dish. Got to believe the hitting coach, someone, maybe a veteran's down in that dugout keeping everyone calm. You cannot let this offensive frustration boil over. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
This pitch is popped up. Shaw is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. The batter will be Christian Pache. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Brent Suter has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 35.
Jason Kipnis.
Number 22. Jason Kipnis.
Here's the first pitch. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball well outside. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. King will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And Touki Toussaint enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Travis Shaw is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0 now. The pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fouled off. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Tyrone Taylor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
2-2 the count. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Manny Pena waits on deck. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Manny Pena comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.